Thought I'd do a video about these Strip Dominator intake manifolds. A lot of people are aware of the legendary Holley Strip Dominator, but what a lot of people don't know is back in the day they made two versions. I believe Holley got involved in the racing intake manifold business about 75, 76, and they made these Strip Dominators for NHRA Superstock and modified production type cars. So 76, they come out, they made the 300-2, which is this unit right here. And allegedly its intended application was for manual trans equipped drag cars. And then they had the 300-25, and it was supposed to be for automatic equipped drag cars. So it had longer runners, where the manual trans version had shorter runners. Which this unit here was actually used on a modified production drag car back in the late 70s. It's been extensively modified. The runner's been extended. It's fully ported. Perfect 1206 port openings. The old 302 has never been touched. It's closer to a 1205. And it has a smaller plenum. Yeah, this piece here is extensively modified. It was on a bad machine back in the day. I believe a CMP Camaro. But for some reason, about 78, they stopped making the 300-2 manual trans version, and they only made the 300-25. So this is the Strip Dominator most people think of when you say Strip Dominator. And these are old. They have the winners. Holley had winners casting their intakes up till about 78. These are both winners intakes. And this one is too. These 300-2s are pretty rare intakes these days. They're about an inch shorter. Maybe more than that. They're at least an inch shorter than the 2.5. So if a person needs a good flowing intake manifold that'll more likely clear the hood on a lot of shit, these 302s would be a good choice. To believe these, the inside of the runners had a larger cross-sectional area where the automatic version had smaller cross-sectional area but longer runners. But they're both Holley Strip Dominators. But they're totally different intakes. This one's had the shit milled out of it. It's pretty thin. Compare the meat on that one to the meat on that one. So yeah, you have to take a pretty big cut on the block end heads to utilize this. But I have a project in the works for it. Block I need to deck and a pair of heads that need to be take a big cut on. I believe that intake will work. With some Pro Action 220 heads I have tucked away. But yeah, there they are. The Holley 300-25 and the Holley 300-2. Manual trans version, automatic version. So if you didn't already know, now you do.